In this lesson, we are going to talk about the eighth foundation of irresistible offers, which is urgency. I'm sure that we have all seen online urgency in application. For example, when you book a vacation flight and you're about to book a hotel or a room, you see a message that pops up and says, hurry, only 2 rooms left for these dates. What you do? You book the hotel to secure one of the remaining rooms. This is the simplest form of urgency there is out there. And why and how does urgency works? It's simple. The longer someone ponders over whether to buy a product or service, the more likely it is that they talk themselves out of it. I'm sure that you have seen this with yourself when you buy a product or a course or whatever you're trying to buy. The more you wait, the more you think about it, the lower the chances of you are to buy that product. So urgency here's when urgency comes into play and tricks your brain into thinking that, okay, this is only available for this amount of time and I can lose a great opportunity. This is a great drive or conversation, and of course this is the reason why urgency makes offers so irresistible, and that's why I've included it in the foundation of offers. Let's get you into some actionable tips. The first tip I have for you is to use always the right words for urgency. Some of these words are time related. For example, now, hurry, one time only, last chance, before it's gone, clearance, today only, limited time, instant, don't miss out, and so on and so forth. The second tip I have for you is to create scarcity. The scarcer product or services, the more people want it. If you can highlight how scarce your product or service is, or at least create the illusion that it's about to run out, you can drive people to take the action you want before someone else does. For e-commerce businesses, like Amazon is a great example, and I'm sure you have seen this. The moment you see a product, there is like a small sentence that says this much items left in stock, and this only just a quick reminder to tell you that this product is not it's not left, like there is not an abundance of products like this, but it's only a limited amount of products, and this creates the scarcity in our brains. To do it with products, it's way easier, but with services you have to be a little bit careful, but it's not that it's impossible to do it. You can apply the same principles, and for example, myself, I have applied this scarcity example when it comes to my copywriting services. For example, you can say something like, I only work with X businesses per month, I only work in this area, so be the first one to contact me and let's set up a time to talk because before a competitor comes before you. These are just some examples that you can use for yourself as a service provider. Third tip I have for you is to use fast action bonuses. In addition to your main offer, give people an extra incentive to act fast. For instance, you might offer free shipping for a limited time or give your first 10 buyers a free surprise gift. In case of a service-based business, here's what I recommend you do. Let's assume that you're selling a marketing service package for $3,000. Instead of lowering your price, you can ask your client to pay. You can ask your client that the regular price is $4,000, but you can do it for $3,000 if he pays within 2 days. This is like fast action bonus and tricks the customer to act right away. Last one I have for you is to use timers. When building a sales page, I always recommend my clients put a countdown timer, at least, like, for example, before the last call to action or in the beginning of the sales page. Anyway, even though this is a powerful agent to create urgency, because it's a dynamic element first of all, and as time progresses our brain is forced to evaluate whether to take action or not to do anything. People usually go overboard with it and they use it more than is necessary, and this makes their brand look weak, it cheapens the brand, and it's just not a good way to use it sometimes. So be careful when using timers, and please don't do it with digital products. For example, I've seen people out there using timers for digital products. That doesn't make sense. It's fake scarcity, fake urgency, and it's just not ethical to do that. If you do it on Facebook ads, for example, Facebook is going to ban you right away because it's something that it's not real. Contrary to vague phrases like offers end soon, timers are specific on the other hand, so our brain can quickly calculate how soon we need to take an action if we have to, giving rise to urgency. So think about it, if you don't need to take action now, when will you take? Never. That's why timers work so well, but in the same time they have a huge disadvantage, so be careful when using them. So that's all I had for this lesson. I hope you enjoyed it, and I have to remind you this was the last foundation of offers, which was urgency. In the next lesson I'm going to talk about, we are going to enter into the copywriting, actual writing the copy. We covered research, we covered the offer, and now we are covering the copy. The last but not least important part of this course. So hope to see you in the next one.